Money flowing like a slit wrist, no bendage. That is an OG Drake song. Did you know that one, Natalie?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess you're not a fan like me.
Nope.
See, I'm such a fan that I won tickets to a Drake concert when I was 14 years old. Shout out to Power 96.5.
Love it.
And I went, and he was doing a very small place in Miami, Adrian Arch Center, which I don't even know if it exists anymore or what it is. And my mom, she was like, "You want to go to a rapper's concert alone?" I said, "No, I'll bring a guy." And I was going to go with him and everything. My friend Cody. Cody's mom wound up getting him another ticket with a whole security escort and his little fat friend, his little friend. And I was like, oh, God. So my mom's like, well, you can't go alone if you're not going on a date. I was like, Mom, it wasn't a date because I was lying. So she was like, I'll come with you. And that is how my mom wound up being the only adult at a Drake concert for Aubrey Drake Graham in, I believe, like August or September 2010.
Yep.
So, yeah, and after that, my parents started letting me go out and to concerts.
Good.
With friends, because before that, very, very, very overprotective, restrictive. Right. And then I was out and about. And you know what? That's hot.
That's hot. Worth it.
That's hot.
Worth it.
It's a Friday night, and you won't believe in a million years where I am. Right in the studio. I'm Sabrina Piper.
This is Natalie DECICCO over
And welcome
here.
to That's Hot with Sabrina Piper and Natalie DECICCO.
Sabrina's name's first.
Sabrina's name is first. Sabrina wants to talk in the third person. Sabrina is going to get angry. People have been commenting. They've been commenting like a little cigarette emoji on all my stuff. I don't think you guys, I don't smoke cigs.
Oh, I assume that meant you were smoking.
I don't know. Somebody said, oh, you sound like you smoked a good pack of Newports today. First of all, if I was smoking, it wouldn't be a pack of Newports, okay?
No.
I think I would do something else. I would do those little thin ones from back in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe something with like the marshmallows
those
and flowers.
Long pink ones.
Yeah, the long pink ones. Something girly and flirty and fruity and fun.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But
they have that in vapes now.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it's not the same.
It's so true.
Very
Very
the
true.
same as taking it and ripping them and going, no more cigs.
Yeah.
No more cigs. But people don't actually do that.
No.
So they cost $20 a pack here.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
No. I'm glad that I never got addicted to anything like that. It sounds so expensive.
It sounds so expensive, so annoying. Why do you think I'm trying to cut weed a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, but I got a pretty good deal-a-roo.
Nice.
I get a pretty good deal-a-roo. Just like you do on Patreon, patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Pick a tier today. It only starts at $1. You get every single bonus episode, over 100 of them now, and every single unreleased, unedited, long version of That's Hot.
Yeah. You can afford $12 a year.
You can, if you can't, we don't want you watching. You're not the audience. I'm telling you, you're not the audience I want. You're not the audience Natalie wants. Nobody wants you in life. If you can't afford the $12 a year, if you have to Klarna it, I can't do you. I can't.
You can give
and
this
I'm not
a
gonna
like
put
anyway.
What?
You can give this a like anyway if you don't have $12
Yeah,
a year.
subscribe to the YouTube. Give us a like.
Yeah.
Give us a subscription. Share it. I just showed Natalie the bikinis or bathing suits that we have.
Oh my God. Sabrina saw my tits today, guys.
They're incredible.
Thank you.
They're incredible. I was like,
Thank
Natalie,
you.
you have great boobs.
Coming from the queen.
Thank you.
That means a lot to me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me hearing that. I'm still recognized as Queen Jubes. I love it.
Yeah.
I very much approve. I was like, Natalie, I would do you.
Thank
for
you.
sure. Wood
Thank
motorboat. 1010. Great.
Exciting.
But I was like, I have our bathing suits and they are great.
They're great. I've been saying this all week.
Yes.
I was ready to be a hater.
You were.
And it's just not in my nature. I liked him. I liked
listen,
him. There was one that
telling
I liked less,
Sure. Yes.
but the other one I liked quite a bit.
Quite a bit. It looked
Yeah.
great.
Than't you.
Very fun.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing a very fun episode soon. But you guys got to get us to 2,000 subscribers.
Please.
Share. Do something.
The hot weather is fading.
Yeah. We even want the 1,500 mark, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do something. Yeah, the hot weather is fading. We got to get this in
Please.
and done and over. If you don't want it, you're a moron. And who cares? Because we want it. So
Yeah.
we'll do it.
We'll do it either way.
We'll do it. And we know some of you want. If you want my body and you want me to put it on the podcast, I will.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hi.
Hi. We have so much to get to today. We have so many things. We don't have any emails this week. Again, you can email us at thatshotpodproductions@gmail.com if you are not subscribed to the Patreon and don't have anything to put in there.
Yeah.
And just a reminder that this is a beautiful week.
Yeah.
It is August.
Mm-hmm.
It is the week of champions.
Okay.
It is the week of champions. And it starts out because we are the new champions of the Nicki Minaj challenge.
Yeah.
We just completed ours. I'm very excited.
Successful.
Yes, very successfully.
Yes.
It's probably out by now. It's probably going viral. You probably already have seen it. That's probably how you got to this
How
episode.
you got here, exactly.
Yeah, we're on every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I know that you saw and you were like, whoa, those
How
girls,
do I get
their poses.
more of them?
Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. We killed the Nicki Minaj pose. Natalie was like, what is this for? I said, culture.
I was nervous
culture.
because she showed it to me in the first video that she showed this girl getting into this pose, and she popped a couple moves on the way up, and I went, do I have to do all of that? And Sabrina was like, no. You just have to be in the pose.
That's it.
Easy.
I was like, oh no, don't make things ever more complicated than they are.
Yeah.
You get that two thing done. And I was like, it was so funny because Natalie and we did the pose. So you have to go down. We'll post ours, like a little photo, whatever.
Yeah.
But you go down essentially, and you're supposed to have your ass out, titties up, stomach in, okay? And that's the rule of thumb. Anywhere, anytime,
True.
okay? Men and women, women and men, okay? And
Keep it clenched.
clenched and tights and up. And then we were just practicing, right? And I was like, damn, like, I'm really glad we don't have this on camera right now because we look like fools. I was like,
It was fun. We should, and you can turn this down. I feel like the whole video should go on Patreon of us,
the whole video?
of us getting into position.
Yeah, I guess. I have to make
Feel
sure
like
that
that
my
would be
undies
cute.
don't flash.
Well, we could put something in front of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like, but I feel like
perfect.
us struggling to get into the position is funny, and I feel like the patrons would.
It was
appreciate
really funny. I'm not going to lie.
We tried to get Jorge to do it, and he would not.
Oh, my God.
participate.
So Jorge is one of the engineers here at the studio, and he just doesn't want to do his job.
No,
He doesn't want to do his job.
No.
I said, the only reason you were even hired to be here is to get into the Nicki Minaj pose
Yeah.
and do the content with us. That's all life is about, okay? I might be a comedian. I might have been doing this for now a third of my life. I'm 29. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about content.
Yeah.
I said, all right, you want to stick around the studio? He said, yeah, I'm doing my engineering. I'm editing. I said, no. Pop your ass out. Pop your titties out. Pop into pose.
He can.
And he
do
did
it.
not.
He
So
can
right
do
now,
it.
I'm making a little phone call.
Oh, incredible!
I'm going to get him fired.
No, that's my boy.
Hello?
That's my boy Jorge.
Ice? I got one for you.
Jorge yesterday shot
mm.
Jorge yesterday shot a salt gun into his mouth. So it's a gun, like a toy.
I know what that
gun
is.
that
But
shoots
yeah, no,
salt at
explain this
flies.
to people.
And if he'll allow me, maybe I'll show it, because he just
Oh.
goes, and he's like,
Maybe I want to see it. At first, you said assault, and I was like, I told you there were ghosts here. I told you there were ghosts in the studio.
Funny. No,
He's
it's a
walking
bug
around like
it's a
he's
bug
still
problem.
here. Okay, let's see this video.
True.
Content. Okay, let's see what this is. And he's shooting it at his mouth. He's closing his eyes just like a real pussy, and then nothing happens. Okay. When does something happen?
Give it a sec.
Okay, I'll give it a sec. Let's see. We don't want any dead air. We don't want any dead guys, so I hope he doesn't. This is going to become a real gun. One day, this is going to become a real gun. What, are you pointing because to be quiet and watch it?
It's about to start.
That was so hard. Are you okay?
Did I hit him in the face?
In the mouth. He took a
That
shot
was,
of salt
while I
in the
was
mouth.
yapping, that was what happened?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
That was so hard. Are you okay?
Oh my God.
The lighting changed.
Okay, I'm telling you, the studio's haunted. I've said this before. It's when we've been alone in here. It's certain times.
It's a little haunted.
When I like.
I like it. I like that it's haunted.
I'm coming with sage next time.
Maybe, honestly, ghosts or no ghosts, this place could use a saging.
The lights did change.
It's probably a setting on the board that I hit when I was setting it up.
Natalie, nothing was hit just now.
No, it's like a setting where it's on a timer and then it changes
this
later.
is where when I'm like, we gotta call some ghost experts in. We gotta call someone. We gotta call an expert. Let me call one. Hunter Biden. Hunter? I know, I saw the interview. I know. No, you did great, honey. I also don't. We all know that he didn't kill himself, of course. In the jail cell? How can you do that? Yeah, right, I know. 3 minutes of the tape? Come on. They moved her where? You know, Jen Shaw and Elizabeth Holmes are there. Ghislaine is moved. Ghislaine is moved. Ghislaine is on the move. In Texas? I mean, yeah, we're at the studio. Do you have your dad's plane?
Come in. Obviously. Tell him to come in.
You want to go on Hunter's plane?
Sure.
Well, we're taking JoJo's.
Oh,
but
okay. Okay.
Hunter will pick us up.
Sure.
Are you good with that?
I wanted him to come
We'll have to-
here. He should do us a solid
He's
and be on
picking
the show.
Can you come on the show for? No, I just need you. I just need you for like 10 minutes. I swear.
It'll be
It would
really
be good
good for numbers.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be good for numbers, babe. I'm telling you.
We saw how
It
that other
really-
podcast did.
You don't have to. Okay, listen. When we're on your dad's plane, we can do what we did last time. And okay, but for right now, I just need you to pop in and. Oh, he's coming. He's gonna come in for a few minutes.
Good.
Hunter's on his way.
Love it.
And then we're gonna go Texas, right? Okay. FP Brian. Okay. All right. No, I love you more. No, you hang up for. Okay, I'll hang up first. Okay. Okay, so Hunter Biden is on the way. And just like he said, he has so much to talk about with the Epstein files and everything. He's freaking out. He's on his way. He's running from DC right now. He's on a bike. He's just making his way. He's just going. He's on a city bike. He'll get here soon.
I'll get here eventually.
Maybe he just took a little hit, so he's
Might be a
speeding
little
away.
what?
And it's an
got it.
electric bike. It's an e-bike. So
okay.
we have
Okay.
a little bit of, listen, there might be cracks in the road, but we've had other different types of cracks that help the road,
Sure.
so that's okay.
Yeah.
So, as my friend Hunter just told me, my friend, yes, I do call my lovers my friends.
Only when they're on your bad side.
But he's not.
No.
Because he is taking us to the Mecca.
Let's hear it. Where's the Mecca?
Ghislaine Maxwell has now been moved to a minimum security prison called FPC Bryan in Bryan, Texas, where they are also holding 2 other hostages, aka inmates. One of them is a real hostage because she shouldn't be in this situation in the first place. Jennifer Shaw, my heart goes out to you. Jen Shaw is a real housewife of Salt Lake City who will now, instead of giving Heather Gay a black eye, she will be giving Ghislaine a black eye, guarantee. Who else is in this prison? Elizabeth Holmes. This is where the Daily Mail goes to get photos. This is where there are Barbie pageants. Now, I just want to let you guys know something. This is serious.
This is hot girl prison.
This is, well, if it's hot girl prison, then why is she there?
You know what I mean. Not literally hot, but like hot, like relevant. Chick prison.
Ghislaine is going to be clocked. She will be clocked. I would like to let everybody know about this, okay? So I just want to go over a few things. So Jen Shaw is, like she did for Real House of Salt Lake City for the first 3 years, carrying the shows on her back in the prison as well. She puts on Barbie shows. Okay, she'll do makeup. So Barbie shows, I know you're wondering, Barbie shows will entail getting all made up, hair, makeup, and doing like a runway show type of thing. So there are all these different events.
Is there footage of these? Like, can fans see them, or is it just for people in jail?
So here it is.
Okay.
Right here. This is them outside the or outside after the Barbie pageant at FPC Bryan.
Okay.
And clock the time on that. Put that in. So Jen Shaw is Shaw amazing. That's her tagline.
Love it.
And all of her events are Shaw amazing. She has now banned Ghislaine from participating in all Shaw amazing major events workout classes. She can't come work out. If you come to work out, you're getting a black eye, okay? Barbie pageants and prison plays. She's taking the arts from her.
I have a question.
While serving her sentence that remains at FPC Bryan. What is your question, Natalie? What's your question?
Does she have the authority to do that? Like, she doesn't work in the prison. She's another prisoner.
Are you serious?
Yes. She's not in charge.
See, this is why I love that we're friends, because I give you a little bit of real life.
Yeah.
Okay?
Please.
Let me be honest with you.
Okay.
Prison is not run by the guards.
Oh,
the
no, of
prisoners
course.
run the prison.
Of course, but like...
So, yeah, if Jen Shaw was the main bitch in the middle of fucking Utah and then got a camera crew to get them all over there, and she wasn't even the one. Lisa Barlow tried to pitch it for years, and she took center stage.
Right.
You think she's not running the prison? You think the prisoners in there, these women who are probably in there for drug offenses and some
Right.
bullshit, she was looking over, helping their cases. It's probably, let's be real, underprivileged, probably people of color,
Yeah.
a bunch of people with fucked up stupid case. It is a minimum security prison.
It's
It is
casual
nothing.
prison.
You can go
That's true.
outside, you can run. Ghislaine can run through the fucking fence.
Yeah.
If Jen wants to put on a pageant, she's gonna put on a pageant.
Yeah.
If white people want to become Nazis, they become Nazis. What do you mean? Prison gangs, gang.
Yeah.
The Real Housewives is the biggest gang of all time. It is a franchise
Yeah, that's
that
true.
has taken over the world. You think people in prison aren't listening to her?
That's true. That's true.
The Daily Mail goes out there to get photos of her working out outside. She runs that shit. Yes. Natalie?
What did she do to get in jail?
She fucked with some old people.
She fucked with some old people?
She
What
fucked
does
with
that
some
mean?
old people, which I think it's
What did
worse.
she do to some old people?
She didn't touch the old people like Elaine touched the little kids.
No, of course, but what did she do?
All right, so she maybe ran some telephone scam where you got hooked on something and $25 a month and you can never get off for the rest of your life, and some people lost all their savings and died from it. But it's not like she hurt someone physically.
I'm saying, I'm not trying to claim that she's worse than Ghislaine, because that's pretty tough to be. However, why the fuck are these people, why do they like her? Like, I feel like if they're like,
Because you never
my grandma.
You never give me a shot. You never get it. You never give me a shot. You don't do it.
Okay.
I turned something on. I said, Natalie, watch this. This is the funniest thing you've ever seen. I show her a scene where Jen is so upset because her aunt's legs are getting cut off because she doesn't have enough water in episode 1.
I don't think you've shown me this.
Oh, yes, I have.
I don't remember this.
No?
I only remember
High body count hair?
high body count hair.
High body count hair was a big one. Natalie doesn't want to watch The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I would watch it.
You have to watch it.
I would watch it.
Fine.
I want to watch it with you for content.
We will watch it right afterwards, and you will see, and you'll understand why.
It. I think that we should do a side series where you teach me about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Or just Real Housewives. Or,
of course.
Yeah, or Bravo or any of that.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm like, if I can get their husbands to stop messaging me. Whoop. Just kidding. No, I'm not.
Just kidding. Keep messaging her.
Very true. I'm like, give me all the tea.
Can
I love it.
Can I say what I found in my research making a clip yesterday that I texted you about?
Well, can we start off with what I'm getting comfortable. I'm like Melissa Gizzoni. I'm crisscross applesauce up in here. Can we talk about what it's in regards to?
Sure.
You want to lead it off? Natalie was making a clip for the podcast.
I was making a clip from last week in which Sabrina was talking about an experience she had where she was considering getting a breast reduction, and this, why do I forget his name already?
Dr. Lenny Hochstein.
Lenny Hochstein, right?
Lenny.
And while he was there to look at her boobs, he was also like, what are we going to do about her nose?
Well, okay, yeah. Well, I meant, what's the thing that you were going to get to?
So while I was making this, I'm incentivizing them to watch the episode.
Well, they already. Watch it.
Yes.
Fine. Watch it, you fucking cuck bitches.
Please. Good cop, bad cop.
Please.
I was looking for a photo of this man for our clip, and I found that he is suing ex-patients for leaving him bad reviews.
I
went,
that.
Sabrina, was that you?
Even worse, this morning I was showering. I was like, is he gonna sue me for this fucking clip?
The article was a bit old.
2019. Saw that shit.
Yes,
Saw
it
that shit.
was.
Found
It was
that.
2019.
I found that. Because I remember when you said it, and I said, you know what, that rings a bell. I feel like I heard about this
Yeah.
on Twitter or something. And he did. All these patients came forward about the boob god.
Right.
And they were like, he actually sucks. His after patient care is terrible. He totally
Doesn't
made
surprise me at all.
my boobs bigger than I want, this and that. It's all these things. And then, like, I guess a couple people, like, really annihilated him. And he was like, you want to hate me on Yelp? I don't think so. Google reviews are mine.
So goofy. It's so corny.
It's so ridiculous. He's such a cornball fucking loser. And that's why his wife isn't with him anymore.
Does he have work
Besides
done on
that he's
himself?
a cheater. Oh, yeah.
That
You
makes
didn't
sense.
see his face, like, now?
No, not now. Just the picture that I used in the clip of the two of them next to each other.
Oh, come on. You gotta see the Swarlock, this ugly ass dude. They always wind up doing it to themselves, and they look like
They
plastic
do.
shoes.
It's like yes.
They look like weird plastic shoes.
It's like drug dealers having a little bit of their stash.
Just a little bit, yeah. I mean, hey, if
property.
you could try it out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a dentist and you have the whitest teeth I've ever seen, I want you away from me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
If you're selling it to me and
just-
you wouldn't do any yourself, I don't know if I trust you.
oh, here he is. Here with his brand new
I'm
10-year-old
so
girlfriend.
I know, I saw that too.
Here you go.
Oh.
Here you go.
He does look like a shoe.
Veneers are queers.
That's what I was going to say.
Baby, stop getting those veneers. They look like doggy dentures. That's what I gotta say to all y'all. All y'all, stop doing it.
10-year-old
This is the
girlfriend.
Dumbest
tight.
trend. She is not that tight, probably.
No, I was saying tight like his skin is tight.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't even know if she's that tight.
She's pretty.
Because you know what it is?
But I don't know
they
what's
get
in
so
there.
so much filler, it dissolves and it goes to other places.
Oh.
You didn't know that filler migrates. Filler migrates. So that girl might look put together right there, but she probably has some fucking clumpy shit going on. Like, I don't really watch horror movies, but you know the little horror movie with that little clown? He's like, or like, nah.
Chucky?
He's not a clown. No, it's not a clown, but it's like, he like Jigsaw.
Oh, Jigsaw.
All these bitches look like
Look like
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Yeah,
And
you're
so
right.
do the dudes sometimes.
Yeah, that guy
And
has got to come in. And I love that. If he like starts to deteriorate, that would make me really happy.
I see the photo you used of them. That's hilarious.
Yes, yeah.
I found that. Yeah, he just like, I was just like, I'm not going to look, no offense to Lisa. I'm like, you know, I don't
look
know her.
like
I'm
that.
sure, very nice lady. I'm sure. No, she's not because she's from Miami. And
You can say that.
I could say that. It's true. I've lived a lot of lives, and one of them in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus Christ, those people.
What's his name's about to come in? Oh.
Ice, I got a city for you.
They're like, yeah, we know.
I know.
We've been there.
Yeah, I was like, wish you were there when I was in middle school.
Mm.
I would have been fucking reckless. I was bullied so hard in middle school. I probably would have been reckless to some of those kids and been like, hello?
Maybe it's for the best that they weren't.
I don't know, dog. I think about that all the time. There's just some things I'm like, these kids, man, they got access to a gun. No. That'd be wild. Okay. But flipping off of that and everything, listen, I can't believe that they put Ghislaine there. I would just want to go back to that.
It's very funny to me.
It is insane to me because she is going to, I think, unfortunately, she's going to be getting out. And this is wild.
Yeah.
And this is just, you know, it moves so quickly. They moved her in the middle of the night. I do think Jen Shaw and crew will beat her up, which will be awesome. I think she's going to get bullied to shit. I think Jen Shaw goes, where is that bitch? Where is that pedophile ass bitch? I'm going to beat her fucking ass. I'm going to see that fucking cunt. I'm going to beat her ass. Once you know Jen Shaw, you'll think I'm accurate.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
I believe that you're accurate.
It's like, it's wild. So I do think that the more information they lie and say she's giving, which is just such bullshit. Like they just said, oh, Clinton is going to be questioned. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No.
He's still speaking at the DNC. No, he's not. We all know what happened.
Especially
Okay.
fucking Trump's been like, what? That's a hoax. That's not real. We don't have a list.
We don't
There's
have a
no
list.
list.
The best part is he said,
So why is she in jail?
Well, that's
There's no list.
That's what I told you. That's exactly why. Remember, you said why are they maybe letting her out? I said because the whole thing is if there's no list, why are you in jail? So then Trump said,
Stupid.
It's so stupid. But he also said that he was never invited. But I wish I got an invite. I was never invited. Very nice. Sounds very nice. Sounds very nice.
False. All of that is false. 1, he was invited. 2, not very nice. Both of those things are wrong.
And in that same little snippet he had said about how Clinton went there 27 times, 24 times. I'm like, all right, so if y'all are saying there's no logs, but you know the exact time of this, I'm like, you're so
horse shit.
Kash Patel, I honestly just thought was some hack comedian who I was trying to ignore, and then I find out he's head of security. I said, oh my God.
It's a lot of Patels.
You know, there's a lot of unfunny people that are just all over the TL, and some of them are hilarious. And unfortunately, I don't realize they're in our government until it's too late.
Yeah.
I think this has to be a parody, and it's not.
No.
So,
but it feels like it.
Well, it does. And I wonder, you know.
I couldn't help but wonder.
And I couldn't help but wonder. Will Ghislaine get jumped by Jen Shaw tonight? I think she's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll bet.
Tonight?
I think it's gonna happen one of these days.
I feel like they're gonna. I feel like she's
going to get someone to beat her up. But I also think that she would want to do it.
I agree. From the little I know about her,
let somebody take, just like she hit Heather in the eye, and she still to this day, it's like, you know, or they claim she hit her. I don't know. I don't think she did. I think that she was there when Heather got a black eye.
Oh, okay.
So Heather.
So you don't think she did it?
I don't think she did it. I think there was something rambunctious, and I think that something was forming from a bad procedure. This lady, Heather Gay, she owns Beauty Lab and Laser in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I do believe that she probably got, like we talked about before, you do a little something to yourself. They went on a trip, okay, just somewhere. I don't even know. I forget where, but right before the trip, I think she got a little Botox done, and I think that the eye was blackening and swelling. Next morning, she woke up with a black eye. There's nothing on camera. They can't figure out how it happened, where it happened. She blamed it on production. She blamed it on crew. She blamed it on this and that. Maybe someone broke in the middle of the night. I don't remember. Then Jen went to jail. She goes, it was Jen. Now Jen can't defend herself. I think this lady was just rambunctious as fuck and a drunk and a cokehead with Jen. I think they were probably running around. She probably banged her fucking head.
Yeah,
or
that's what I
probably
was
had the
gonna
eye
say.
swell. Or probably had the swelling and she was like, well, let's fucking make this real so nobody knows it's from fucking
I see.
Beauty Lab and Laser, because that would destroy your brand.
Sure,
if you say, but if you see in the episode before, there's a little bruising, a little off color. It's so interesting. But now that she's been in jail, she all of a sudden claimed it was Jen. Natalie?
Do you think there are any Real Housewives that don't have some amount of work done?
No.
That's what I was going to say.
No, I don't think
so.
there's
It's such a
one.
fucking goofy lie to be like, I don't get work done.
No, it's not that. It's that you wouldn't want it from your place. You wouldn't want your. She owns this
I see.
Beauty Lab and Laser.
Got it.
Okay, so she does her people do her injections and everything. How bad would that look if you
get bruised afterward?
Yeah,
got it.
It looks terrible for your business.
Sure, got it.
And your whole business, especially with Bravo. Now, Bethany Frankel was the only Real Housewife in history. You know Bethany Frankel, right? Okay, chicken salad queen. I'm the princess, you know. And she was the only one in Bravo history to not sign a portion of her contract, giving over a portion of her brand's not income, but what they net.
Yeah.
Based off of saying it on the show. Like, let's say if you have a salon, you own it, and you promote it on the show so much, you have to give 10% of the earnings for that year.
I see.
There are certain stipulations in the contract. Bethany Frankel was the only one saying, I'm not signing this. And they said, whatever, you have nothing, fine. You don't have to. And then she built Skinny Girl.
Right.
And obviously,
we all know
you can't touch that. And how mad are Bravo people.
Is
and
that still around? Skinny Girl still
Of course, yes, it is.
I don't see it anymore.
It's you know why? Because it's in like...
It's also
a Walmart, probably a dollar store, probably an Aldi, probably a random thing, because she has vinaigrette, she has popcorn,
right?
She has the wine.
Oh, maybe I've seen the popcorn. I'm talking about the margarita mix.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
it's
that
somewhere.
in a long time.
You know what? Because it's probably in the middle of nowhere where people are still into it.
Yeah, Fair
Let's
enough.
be real.
Fair enough.
Like, there has to be some. Ramona has Ramona Pinot Grigio. I don't know where the hell that is.
They all got something.
They all got something. I'm going to a very, very fun event soon. I wasn't even going to talk about this, but well, I guess we'll get into events. We'll switch off of Housewives and everything, and we'll get more into on the Patreon about Jeffrey and Ghislaine and everything, because I have so much to say, but I don't know if people want to hear. If you do, let me know, because I do have a lot to say. But events, I'm going to a very fun event soon, and I can't wait. I'm going to see Countess Luann in Cabaret.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Where? Here?
In Brooklyn.
Oh my god!
Yes, she's
my
gonna
God.
be at some place called $3 Bill in BK.
Oh my
It's gonna be an outdoor, like, end of summer, like, barbecue and like last minute thing. And I was like, she randomly posted about it, and I was like, is it wild to get tickets? And I was like, no, dude, I'm gonna get tickets,
Yeah,
take
that's your
mushrooms,
girl.
and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going, me, my ex, Mac, because of course we've watched the whole series together and
Yeah.
everything. That's my boy.
Yeah.
And his cousin, Brendan, and his boyfriend, John, we're all going to go. I was
Cute.
like,
I
are we-
love that.
Yes, and Brendan's like, chic c'est la vie, let's fucking do this.
I love it.
So I bought us all tickets, and I got
She's
myself.
in it? Or
It's
she's
her
just
show.
going?
It's her show.
Oh.
She is the cabaret, darling.
I didn't think they were allowed to do cabaret when the off-Broadway has a run of cabaret going right now.
No. The Countess Cabaret, honey.
Oh, it's
Darling.
just a cabaret.
She is, yes, it is her cabaret.
Copy.
Oh my God, the lights.
They've been doing that this whole time.
Okay. It went from red to green. Are you trying to make me a Christian? What are they trying to do? I get it. You're trying to shove Christmas back down everybody's
Right,
throats.
right.
Say it. Merry Christmas.
Merry
I don't care. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Crisis.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
stupid. I thought you meant cabaret like the show.
No. So Countess Luann, she has now gone into cabaret mode, and it's incredible. I hope she does her songs 4 times each. And I got a meet and greet. I've never done that.
I love this for
I've
you.
never actually. The only meet and greet I ever got was for Taylor Swift, and she didn't show up, and I hate her.
No, you don't. You never mentioned Taylor Swift.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
I have beef with her.
Yeah.
I have real beef.
I like it. I like the
No,
feistiness.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Because if it really came out, you would despise her. You would.
No, I
loathe
don't
her,
like her.
And you would. Feel
I don't like her.
And you would feel sad for the story.
Okay. All right. I'm sure I would feel sad. I don't like Taylor Swift.
Are you ready to? Okay, I'm like.
I don't like Taylor
You
Swift.
don't like her even less.
Okay.
But before I get to the sad story,
Okay. You don't even have we have. I want to hear about Countess.
I know I have to tell the Countess.
Yeah.
Well, in under 30 seconds, I will say this: Taylor Swift is a lying, cheating whore. She is a stupid bitch. She broke my little heart as a little 16-year-old when she said, I'm going to do a meet and greet. And it wound up being on my birthday for my 17th birthday. And it was right after my dad passed away. And tickets were very expensive.
Yeah.
And my mom offered to pay for me and a friend to go. And I said, no, I don't want you paying for somebody else that much. If they don't want to go and experience that with me.
Yeah.
So my mom didn't want to go to the shit.
Sure.
And after the Drake concert,
Right.
it was no more concerts for old,
Right.
older ladies. My mom's older. Well, guess which 17-year-old who just lost her best friend in the world went to a concert all alone, thinking she was going to meet her idol since she was a little kid. I went to everything, and then because of a security reason, she wound up not coming and was just going to proceed to do the show. But she hopes everyone enjoys the tea party. I was all alone. Everyone in the room had all their friends and everything, and it was so sad. And that was when I was still really in my shell
fragile.
and everything. It was, if it wasn't for the concert itself, where I was in 7th row,
Wow.
and I couldn't believe it. And I had all my merch and everything,
Yeah.
and it just broke. It was so nice, but it also broke my heart.
Yeah.
And I realized I was my idol, the person I rallied for her to do a concert at my school and everything. I
Yeah.
made flyers. I made signs. Like, I just felt so let down by when you're a kid,
Yeah.
like when you're a teenager. I was going through so
Those things
much.
mean a lot to you.
Yeah, like I just lost my dad. 3 days later, I lost my grandfather, and then like a few days after that, the like local like Barnes and Noble. This sounds crazy. The local Barnes and Noble closed, but it was the only bookstore left in town. So I just
Yeah.
felt like everything that I loved and
Yeah.
cared, I was like, is ripped from me
Yeah.
immediately. And I was like, maybe my idol will make it better.
Yeah.
And it just, I have a tear in my eye. I'm like,
Yeah.
it just like it woke me up where it's like, people, you shouldn't like look like that.
Yes.
And that's why I'm like, and also it's so expensive, and you think like, wow, like
Yeah.
it's just, especially when you find out now how shitty she is and stuff, it's like feels icky.
Yeah.
Feels
and you get
super
no
icky.
refund for that.
No, you got no refund
No,
for
of course
it.
not.
But at the time, it really doesn't matter the money. Thank God we had the money
Yeah.
to do it. But it was more so the fact that I think it was like, I was just this little girl with my only like hope left. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I need a friend in this world.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm all alone. The only thing I have is her music. And I'm like, maybe, and you think that as a kid where you're like, this is the only person that relates to me.
You do.
So I swore myself off of meet and greets from there and whatever. And I was
I
like,
agree.
I'm also in entertainment. So I'm like,
yeah.
if I meet someone, like, it's
You'll
really
meet them the old-fashioned way.
naturally. Yeah. I'm like, unless it's like Beyonce or something.
Sure.
If I got the chance to do that, bitch, I'm running. Meet and greet and hug and stay and adopt me.
Yeah.
Please. Meet and greet and adopt. That's what it will turn into. But Countess Luann, I was like,
You can win her
I'm
over.
going to treat myself.
Yeah.
I bought the boys all regular
Aw.
tickets, and then I bought myself the VIP
I
with
love
the meet
that.
and greet. I said, you know
love
what?
That.
Why not? I'm going to treat myself a little bit. I'll get all dressed up. Put my
I think
heels
you'll win her
on.
over. I think she'll like you.
I think she'll like me too. I mean, why wouldn't she?
Yeah.
I'm a New York girl.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
agree.
also, I don't know, just cut from the same cloth of, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm fabulous.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
I think she'll be able to tell.
I love that. Thank you, Natty.
Yeah.
I love that. That really was nice.
I feel like I want you to ask her on the show.
I would love to.
I don't think she actually will, but
Yes,
I
she
think
would.
that
Yes,
she
she
would
would.
like
You wanna-
you, though.
You want a good story?
Yes, please.
Actually, speaking of the show and having her on stuff. So when I started the podcast, it's like obviously solo.
Mhm.
And Max and I at first, we were like, how are we going to do this? And at first we wanted people on that we liked, and then we realized we could have on people we don't like, and we could just be jerks to them.
Uh-huh.
And we kind of toyed on different episodes to see how we were playing out and, where we're going to go with it and everything. Because people didn't really get the concept of just talking about pop culture and
Sure.
life. They're like, we don't get it. And I was like, you don't get me then.
Yeah.
You don't know me. Like, I'm me.
Yeah.
And I had this person reach out to me who used to be on one season of a Bravo show. It was only a one-season show
Mm-hmm.
about 15 years ago, about maybe 20 years ago now. Actually,
Wow.
yeah. It was a very long time
like
ago.
2006, something like that.
Yeah, it was. It had to be. I was in middle school, so it had to be like 2009 or something
Yeah.
like that. Like so long ago.
Yeah.
And they started comedy, but they during the pandemic and claimed they've been doing it 10 years. And I was like, in New York? And they started telling everyone, in the scene kind of knows like what the deal is. And they were like, okay,
I think I'm familiar.
I think you know.
I think I'm familiar.
And
That tipped me off.
and she would always have these things at the stand.
Uh-huh.
And she would be like, I could bring all the Real Housewives. I could do everything. Seriously, just give me one shot. And like, I was on Bravo. And I was this and that. And I have a show, iHeartMedia, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, huh. Sends me a whole pitch for herself to come on That's Hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, bold, because I just saw you bomb at a show in Brooklyn. You're
Uh-huh.
perfect, bitch.
Yeah.
Perfect. And I saw she was making her rounds and everything. I was like, why is everyone being nice to this random girl who I made fun of in middle school? What's the deal?
Yeah.
You know? And she pitched herself to me. And then not only that, she goes, I'm also a manager. I coordinate talent and everything. I said, do ya? Look at that. She brought another girl to me for the next episode. Girl, this woman. And they must have been making the rounds. They got to me. They got to Bill and Joe. But rest in peace. They got to Rap. Rest in peace. They got to on different episodes and everything. They're making our rounds throughout us all.
Okay.
And bombing with some of the worst shit ever. Now, you know me. Only podcast I now listen to is Reasonably Shady with Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon. I started getting into that. Otherwise, I'm not like into podcasts.
Yeah,
as
me
much.
either.
It's fine. But love my own. I'll listen to me. And I can't listen to the episode. People can't. It is the lowest episode of That's Hot in the history of the series. It is the lowest listened to. It was the lowest watched. It is so bad. This girl said her favorite Chinese food from New York, from Long Island, from New York.
Yeah.
Said her favorite Chinese food in the world is P.F. Chang's.
No.
P.F. Chang's.
No, dude.
And she started bullshit. I have a show on iHeartMedia and this and that. And guess who she had on via Zoom? The Countess. Leanne Locken is coming in. That's who we have.
Yeah,
Real Housewives of Dallas. Real Housewives of Dallas star Leanne Locken will be coming to That's Hot soon. I already told Natalie, but she's got to watch it. Now I'm pressuring you publicly. You got to watch Real Housewives
We'll
of
watch it
Dallas.
together.
We gotta.
We can watch it together.
We're gonna have her on. But yeah, Luann, I would love Lou to come on.
Yeah.
Wait, you texting? Who you texting?
No, I'm looking to see how many views that episode has.
It's Chanel Omari. And
I
you know
know.
what? And the episode's
I
not
know.
up. Episode's not up. Episode's not up, bro. It's not up. I'm not bad. And Madison Malloy was the other Madison retard Malloy, the other one. Jesus Christ! It was like my brain.
She did
was
one of the
fucking,
worst episodes of No Need for Apologies I've ever
She
seen.
did
in
one
my
of the worst
entire life.
episodes of That's Hot in the entire world, and we couldn't. Then I looked at Max. I said, "We're going to the OG format I wanted."
Yeah.
When I was on
Just
Rap
you.
and they asked me originally what the podcast was going to be about, I was like, I think I want to call it What's Your Deal? And sit people down and ask them what their fucking problem is. And then he was like, that's real original. Jay has that. And I was like, well, I don't fucking know him. This is my thing. I'm me. And I looked at Max. Max looked at me. We're at my old place. And he went like this. And I was like, and I just ripped into Madison, just everything. She just couldn't. She couldn't keep up. She couldn't keep up. That poor lady. I really thought, I said, that poor little old lady. She didn't know it. She didn't know what was coming. But you're going to promote a book about self-help and this and that.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. And they were doing the rounds. And then, you know.
Did you ever, the episode that she's on.
Well, Chanel's her manager.
Uh-huh.
Which is hilarious.
Still?
Oh, how would I know? How would I know?
The
These
episode
people.
of No Need for Apology that Madison was on. There's another one. Dave Temple was not on, you know, the good cop of the good cop, bad cop duo.
Shut up. So she was just with Derek?
Just with Derek.
Woo!
It was pretty incredible.
Now, see, I don't like Derek how he speaks sometimes.
I agree.
Publicly. Because privately, we're cool, and then he likes to run his mouth. I heard his little comment when Dave Cyrus was on Rap and everything.
No
he said a comment about me, about, I see her at the cellar hanging around. Okay, well, I see you outside hanging around not being booked too. No need for that. How about that? And I'm not going to apologize either, but I will say this. He likes to, and I love him. I actually do. He's my boy. Beneath all that, does not matter. He's one of the first people I met in comedy. I fucking love him.
Yeah.
And I know he feels the same about me, even if he wants to put it off a little.
Of
or
course.
put it on about, oh, yeah, Sabrina Piper with her boobs. It's because you've never seen them.
Yeah.
I know. I would pay to see him sit across from her.
It was in this
Any
very
amount.
room.
Do you guys still have it in the archive?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I got a television show after this. Ooh,
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. I love this.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's so crazy. If she got, but if she could bullshit all this, right? She could bullshit all of that. Even Aaliyah stopped working with her because they did a show together for money, to raise money for City Harvest. She pocketed, pocketed all the money.
No!
She didn't donate any of the money.
Brutal.
And how we got pocket and not even give Aaliyah any?
Oh,
Aaliyah's
my
gonna.
God.
First of all, you're lying about that, and then you don't give money when you do pocket. Aaliyah's gonna get you, bitch.
Yeah,
She's gonna get you. And then Chanel blocked me and hates me because when
You're
my
friends with my Christine? I'm kidding.
hilarious,
I'm kidding.
probably. That's probably another thing. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. No, when one of my best friends in the fucking world died, she tried to hit me up a million times, like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna function without her. I was like, oh, you met her once, and if you don't leave me alone, bitch, and then sending like, what happened, blah blah blah, because I didn't answer her, she went berserk.
Mind your fucking business, girl.
Mind your fucking business. That's my fucking best friend.
Yeah.
How dare you? Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? Ugh. And she's such a nut. There was a time when she did the podcast, there was a time she literally came into Olive Tree.
Okay.
And I was recording something upstairs. I don't remember whose show it was, but I was recording something.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And for some reason, she wound up being there, and she came in. And then I was sitting with Dan Perlman, and who I've had on the show, and John Laster, who I've also had on the show. We need them both back. And then she sits down, and this is her first time meeting Dan. And John, I guess she's met him once or twice, right? But she sits down, she's yapping and yapping. Dan and I are across from each other. We're giving each other the nods. We can talk without talking. We have that ability with each other. And under the table, just like the little kicks. And then she's yenting. And then she goes, well, you guys are my good friends. You really know me. So what do you think? Without being unserious, without skipping a beat. And Dan's like, I actually don't
know you.
And she was like, well, what do you think I should do, though? You know me now. And I was like, oh my God. And that's the level of Delulu, I guess, like you need to try to get these people on. You have to go, I have the best podcast.
There's something about it that's a little admirable.
A little bit.
Right?
A little bit, because
like I wish I had a tenth of that.
A little bit. Like even lying about doing comedy for a decade. Bitch, if you've been doing comedy for a decade, you bad.
Yeah.
You're bad.
It's almost worse.
That's way worse.
Yeah.
I haven't even been doing comedy 10 years. So that would be, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like if you're going to lie about something that you can look up, that's wild.
Yeah.
If you want a funny story about her, actually, she had a whole birthday dinner that year that I had on the podcast. She had a whole birthday dinner at the Stand. And rest in peace to that place. It closed. And after she was saying, she was like, there's dinner, there's this. She invites me and Max and I go. He invites his girlfriend at the time, and I was like, what are you doing here? And she was like, I heard there's free food and drinks. And I was like, you weren't invited. That's so weird. Well, doesn't matter. We get seated.
Is weird that she wasn't invited, because a Jewish woman in comedy, I feel like Chanel would want her there.
No, you've met her. Stop it. And
you know what
and
I
we're
mean,
and we're sitting there. Yeah, I know. And we're sitting there, and I'm sitting next to Max on one side and Scott Chaplin on the other.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And he was like, police dragged me here. I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, here we go. And
this is like a graveyard story of relationships.
It is. I know, right? And we're all sitting there, and all of a sudden, the best piece of gossip starts coming about our favorite autistic comic.
Oh, yes.
Right?
What a coincidence. We were just talking about him.
I touched the wall because I am a liar. And were you just talking about him before I got here?
No, I meant you and I were just talking about him the other day.
We were. Well, this goes back to the ex-girlfriend. They were talking about her, and they were like, oh, she's pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like, oh, like freaking out, right? And I was like, somebody's going to push her down the stairs, right? And like, that wasn't received well, besides like Max and Scott. And I was like, okay, like this is crazy.
We should have Scott on the show. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, we should have Scott on the show. We were going to with Racine, but I guess they're not friends anymore or something. I don't know, dude.
Well, we should just have Scott on.
I would love to have Scott on.
Yeah.
Scott and I have like a good road story too from going on the road together.
Yeah.
We've had some fun time. I love him, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rocks. And thank God he was at that dinner, because then he's witness to this.
Yeah.
She got a bill which for some reason she thought she wouldn't.
Hilarious.
She thought she was so fit because she was like, Dina Lohan's coming and everything, which none of these people shut up.
God. No, she just showed up, ran a tab.
Yes, and she said, get everything you want, order drinks, order this, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
funny.
I'm like royalty here. They're like family. They're like family. Well, guess who got a tab? And then bogged down and didn't want to pay it.
My God, that's so funny.
Yep.
That's so good.
I'm like, but why don't you take the city harvest money and invest that
you got something. We know you just got paid.
into the pizza. That
Oh
I
my
mean, that's just such a crazy
God.
thing to think you're that level that you go. I mean, they're gonna
Give me this
to me.
$200 bill for free.
You know, it's not $200. A stand pizza is $30.
I know.
So think about it. Now there is a table of at least 15 of us.
Drinks and bill.
Drinks.
$500,
alone.
$600.
Yes. I'm going to guess the bill. I'm not going to lie. The bill was probably around $2,000 with tax and tip.
Really?
Because you have to add tip.
Yeah.
And who wasn't ordering a shot or this and that?
Of course.
It has to be. And the saddest part is like all the comics were also just like over there waiting to get up still. It's not like she shut down the restaurant
No.
portion or anything. It was just like
And
that
it's not like
corner.
those comics are going to be there when the bill gets there because they're on stage.
No fucking way. And it's like, it's also just wild because I'm like, that's how I know you haven't been in comedy for 10 years
That's
and you're a
so
liar.
fucking funny.
Because you walk into this place thinking like, oh yeah, they're so nice to me. I get a show here. I get this. I get that. They want money. They want money, retard.
Incredible.
It's a comedy club. It's a business. They want money. They want your money. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. You're a loser. You have
Especially the stand.
you have 19,000 fake followers. That's why.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, baby girl.
Yeah.
That's for any of these people.
Yeah.
It's really like they really think because they have this bullshit or whatever. It's like, oh my God, you're not getting. You might get one free pizza. You're not getting
You're not getting $2,000 worth of free pizza.
15-person party plus that you just and imagine people were just
Girl.
inviting people. So it's like you really
Girl.
think that's going to be paid
Oh my
for?
God.
Who the hell do you think you are?
And she's from New York?
She's from Long Island.
Still.
So it almost doesn't really
Still.
count, but it does.
That's not Ohio.
No, it's not.
No, that you should have some fucking sense.
It's like you got to be aware. Like, oh my God, this was the saddest. She called US Weekly.
To report on it?
She called US Weekly to try to get paparazzi there.
This is so fucking funny.
Now, I know paparazzi personally that I can literally call
Yeah.
anytime, place, anything. I'll say it. Pete Davidson met his girl, met the baby mama when they first met.
Yeah.
Natalie knew this.
I did.
I know everything. I know everyone. I do every single thing in the fucking world. All right.
I saw a post online after you told me that. Like a few days later, it came out.
Of
And,
course.
there was like a picture of Paul Revere like ringing the bell on his horse, and it's like how it feels to be the one chronically online person in your friend group, and it's like Pete Davidson's gonna have a baby.
It's wild.
And I was like, I knew this before.
Natalie always knows the tea,
Yeah.
you know, not all the tea.
Not
I'm
all
very-
the tea, no.
I hold all secrets. I know everyone's fucking secrets.
Yeah.
So that's what's so funny when I look at someone like that and I go, it's so easy. You're on a reality show. It's so easy to just be honest, right? Or try to. But it's also so easy to look stuff up.
Yes.
Why the hell are you lying?
Yeah, it's true.
What are you doing? But it is amusing.
It's very amusing.
It's amusing to think you're good enough to call paparazzi
And
and
then
think
they
that they're
don't
gonna
come?
show
And
up
then
to
none of your
the
girls
stand for they're having a margarita pizza. Who cares?
Okay, no one knows who you are.
This girl who was in a Jewish Long Island show from years ago is having a pizza. Can you believe it? Her stomach can handle the lactate. Oh!
That's the exciting part.
That's the exciting
Yeah.
part. Why don't you call the Jerusalem Post, you dumb cunt?
You know she has a contact with them too.
You know
probably.
she does. Oh, there's a connect. His name. Oh my God. TJ Miller. That's my inspiration.
Makes sense.
She's opening for him now.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Because she's been doing comedy for now. Well, now it's been 15 years.
How much is it really?
You know, well, that's the thing. She started saying 10 years in 2020. That whole, time.
Uh-huh.
These pandemic people. What's going
fix
on?
the lighting real
Okay. So, I'm going to rant about these people. So, it's like, so now, if you said back then in parks where people were doing it next to homeless people, if you said you were about 10 years in then, now you're 15 years in and you're really bad and you really have nothing to show for it, when do you give up the lie? When do you just give up the gauntlet and you say, you know what? All right, maybe I wasn't really doing this, whatever, but I'd like to be involved in this. I'm interested in this, and maybe I can do this, that. You're trying to be a manager. You're trying to be an author. You're trying to be a podcast. You're trying to be a this or that, probably an actor. The worst offense to me is trying to be funny.
Yeah.
And trying to think
at it.
she's relevant. That's the worst part. Both offensive. Yes, baby.
Can we talk about Freakier Friday before I have to leave?
Yes, that's what I was. Yes.
Okay.
I was circling.
And then you
to
can rant a bunch about you should circle
Sorry.
back to these people. Should we wrap the episode and make this Patreon? Or you want to just do the whole Patreon by yourself?
I'll do the Patreon.
Okay.
The reason I brought up events earlier
Love it,
with
yes.
Countess Luann's because I was going to say That's Hot is now officially a YouTube partner. Sabrina Piper, Funny Girl with Tits channel, partners.
Yes.
We're so excited about that. I was like, who's that?
No, we know half of
Oh,
this
we
party.
know them. Okay. I was like, Lewis, you look terrible.
You look awful.
You look awful. What happened?
So
I was
funny.
gonna say I know I haven't seen you in a while, but how long? You grew hair and it looks bad. So Natalie and I had the pleasure.
It was
Today is Friday, August 8th.
Yes.
It is the premiere of Freaky Friday, and we had the pleasure of going to the Freakier Friday early screening fan premiere for the YouTube member partnership.
I have a question.
Natalie.
Was all the people there partners, or did they just finagle bagel their way into getting?
Oh, they probably bought
anyway?
tickets.
Okay.
They probably
So
bought
we
tickets.
got ours for free. It was not an exclusive screening. It was just that we got ours for free.
Oh, no.
Got it.
Sorry, did I make it seem like that?
No. It's just now I was thinking about those guys that were like
The guys
David
next to
Rose.
you? I deadass was just thinking about the David
Yeah.
Rose guy, too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if he's on YouTube. And I was thinking, probably him, but
I was
everyone else.
thinking that
100% him. 100%
that
him.
guy has a YouTube channel. Hit us up.
100%.
We should
Yeah,
do a
what's up?
crossover.
What's up, David Rose wannabe? So this guy, it was really funny. Natalie and I, we got there. What time is it? Oh yeah, you have
50.
you have a couple
10
minutes.
minutes.
So Natalie and I went there and very excited. And as we go in, she goes, we get some snackaroos. She sits down. I go out to smoke. I come back. And I was like, I'm just going to get a cider.
Yeah, because there was a bar in this.
There's
theater.
a bar at the Regal now. This is amazing. This
Yeah.
is, I'm like, literally, let me sit back with my nostalgia movie and do it. This is
Yeah.
20-year anniversary.
20 years.
I was 9 years old when it came out. I love that movie. I love Lindsay Lohan still this day. Still my role model. And especially her driving. And
True.
I got my little side, and Natalie got an icy. And Natalie, why don't you tell the people about your gripe?
I was fucking. I got an icy, a small, which was very large, but the smallest size that they have for $9 and change, and they gave me a paper straw that was impossible to drink it with.
A singular paper straw.
A single paper straw that by the time I got to my seat was unusable.
It was done. It was already done. She
Sabrina-
texted me while I was smoking downstairs. She
Yes.
goes, bro, I can't drink this. It is a paper straw. I said, are you fucking kidding me?
And Sabrina generously brought me several straws.
Oh,
that
yeah, I
held me
grabbed a
over
handful.
for
I
the
said-
rest of the movie.
You have to see the video I made on the way there.
Yes.
I
yes.
vlogged the whole thing, which will be
Yes.
on the Patreon. And I was like, we're about to make a paper spoon
Yes.
up in this bitch.
Pretty much.
Because we had separate rows.
Yeah.
Like Natalie was saying, right in front of me. I did the highest thing I've ever done in my life. I was so stoned. She was sitting directly in front of me to the left.
Yeah.
I was so stoned. I grabbed I come back. I grabbed the popcorn from her. I was like, thanks, Nat. And then I was like, I'm going to go get a drink. And I walk around. I go, do you want popcorn before I go? And I lean down. Instead of just passing it to her,
Oh,
like
that
a
you
normal
went
person
around.
being like, yeah, I went around in front of everyone. I was like, excuse me. I bent down. I was like, would you like popcorn before I
the
go?
lights were still on.
The lights were still on.
I think you're fine. I think you get a
you think I'm just
pass.
being paranoid? Because I
Yes,
walked out of there
because
and
if it
I
was
walked.
dark and there were like trailers playing, that's
Oh,
different.
that's fucked up.
It was just commercials and the lights were still on.
Okay, that
You're
makes me
fine.
feel better because I thought that and then I thought, was that the highest thing you've ever done, Sabrina?
No,
I was like,
it
that
was
was
not
pretty
crazy.
stonery.
No, it's not crazy at all.
Okay, I felt
And
like
I
I was
enjoyed
like,
the popcorn.
popcorn was good. He
Yeah.
put some butter on it, which I said not to, but that's okay. And
I,
he was
I
sweet.
took the butter ones off your hands. It's
Yes,
fine.
that was good. That's why I was like, that's perfect. But paper. Ah!
Yeah, gross.
Listen, the movie was very cute. We saw the Wicked trailer first.
We
Before, we didn't even know we saw it before everyone else.
We saw the Wicked for Good.
Wicked for
trailer.
Good.
That was the second one.
Oh my God, even the trailer was long. Woo!
You're not wrong.
Every time I looked out, I said, I should take a picture of this. I should take a picture of this. There was a three
Several minutes passed.
So many minutes. And I said, oh no, this is going to be a minute for every hour of this
And
movie.
It is my favorite song in Wicked. Is the one that they used for Good. That they
Yeah.
used through the trailer.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It sold me. It sold
Yeah.
me.
I mean, it sold me too.
It was long.
The guys next to you definitely going to see it.
Yeah, wait, tell us about how you met
yes.
this guy.
So I come back up from smoking after I drop the popcorn and I go over to the bar and I see this guy dressed like David Rose from Schitt's Creek, who is Dan Levy in real life, but it was so David Rose coded and best show ever, Schitt's Creek. He's wearing this like tweed outfit, right? Like I can't describe it other than David Rose.
Yeah.
And a Chanel bag and this whole thing. And I was like, this guy is definitely. I looked him up and down one time, and he was being rude to the bartender, and like this, like
Yeah, in a gay way.
in a gay way. Like he was like this, and he was like another one, and I was like, oh, he's definitely going to see Freakier Friday. This fucking for sure.
And then he was.
And then he sat right
And he
next
sat
to
right
Natalie.
next to me.
They sat right next to
didn't
Natalie.
know.
I said, oh, I knew it. Now listen, I don't want to give anything away about the movie.
Okay.
Right? Because
Yes.
it's just coming out
Yeah,
today.
you're right.
It's Sunday. You guys probably haven't seen it yet. We can
Oh.
discuss it all next week.
Yes,
Yeah, baby.
good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
But I will say the only thing,
About the flags.
the flags, man.
Tell us about the flags.
Okay, I just want to say Kathleen Kennedy definitely dipped her toes into the first 25 minutes of that movie, and then she got out of there and she said, okay, well, you guys got the rest of it. First 25 minutes, I was like ready for Natalie to turn around and go, really? Really? You took us to see this?
Tell us.
It was all going great until somebody. All right, it's a spoiler, so if you don't want to see,
I
skip
think this
ahead.
is early enough. I think you're fine. They didn't even switch yet.
They haven't switched yet. There's a food fight scene, right? It's in the first 25 minutes of the movie. Food fight at the school. All of a sudden, one of the kids, now mind you, I was on half a Xanax, a cider, and a blunt. But this was the funniest thing I've ever seen. One of these little kids just got like smacked with a cupcake. He takes out of nowhere. He waves his flag for mercy. It's a rainbow flag.
And what's funny is
And then there's like 4 different flags that pop up throughout the movie, like in the thing, and they're just running with it. And like after minute 25, it completely ceases. There's no more safe spaces. There's no more knock for a safe space. There's no more like, how are you feeling in your safe zone? There's no more breaths in this. All of a sudden, it changes after 25 minutes,
so
becomes
funny.
a regular movie. But the first 25. When he got hit, he was like, "Stop!" Yo, I was like, gagged.
She texted me and she goes, "Gag." Oh no, that's me talking about the spoon.
Because I was like in tears, and the people next to me were looking. I was like, she might hear me laughing right now, but I have
She
to
goes,
text her.
"The continuous pride flags," and then a key smash. I did not notice it, and I said this to Sabrina, and she was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Do you guys know the video online that's like, these kids are playing basketball, keep track of how many times they pass the basketball from one kid to another, and then a gorilla goes by, and the point is at the end of the video they go, "Did you notice the gorilla?" And nobody does because they're so focused on the basketballs. That's what happened to me. I was so focused on the food fight. I was so focused on the food throwing
and the main characters.
and the main characters.
Yeah,
that there
'cause-
was not that I did not even take into account the pride flags. I
Like-
didn't see them even once.
No, and
I
there
don't
were-
know what
They
she's
were
talking
they were
about.
having a conversation too, like during the fight, like they
Yeah.
were fighting. But my comic brain, as a comedian, I think I was looking at everything else, and I was like that kid who was like, "Ooh!" Like I don't even know if Disney told him or the directors told him to do that, or if it was just like a
in the
thing.
spur of the moment
Yeah.
they grabbed a
Or
flag.
if they were like they had some flags. This is what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
That some PA or something had like a bunch of flags. Like, all right, come here, cattle, and like passed him out. And then like they were like, just pretend to be fighting. And then the kid was like,
Yeah.
like whatever it was kind of perfect
It was
because like
incredible.
I'm like, whoever edited it saw the vision too, where it looked like it was like as if you were waving a white flag to stop.
But it was a rainbow
It was a
flag.
pride flag. And I'm like, this is awesome.
So we will definitely talk about our actual spoiler thoughts on this movie next week.
Yes.
We should plug because I have to go, but Sabrina's gonna carry us for the Patreon this week.
Yes, I will take us over to Patreon, but plugs up her butt right now. Follow me on Instagram, Funny Girl with Tits. Follow me on TikTok, Funny Girl with Tits, all that stuff, you know? Get a cameo, cameo.com/, Sabrina Piper. I'll change your life, your birthday card. I'll dump someone for you. Goodbye,
Please.
losers. I don't know. I have some shows coming up. It's going to be fun. I'm trying to get some other shit together, but who knows? I'm going to get into Justin Bieber, Sydney Sweeney ad, Cheryl Burke, and stuff like that on the podcast. And of course, Jeffrey. I always talk about Jeffrey. We got to get to him.
She does always talk about Jeffrey.
And I'm going to
Before
pass
everybody
it
else was.
before everyone else. Yeah, I have been talking about that for many, many, many years. But Nat.
Natalie DeCicco edits on Instagram, DECICCO_edits. Watch Gas Now. That's my other podcast. Subscribe to Gas Digital Now on YouTube. Green light. That means it's time for me to go.
Time to go.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.